Those of us under the mango tree. Nobody ever looks at the mango tree. That's the first thing you notice once you're moved there. Students walk past it every day, on their way to assembly, to prep, to punishment ground. But their eyes slide away at the last second, like something gently turns their heads. But at night, that's where we stand. Those of us who answered. Those of us who were late. Those of us who hesitated when the bell rang. When I appeared under the tree, I thought I was alone. I wasn't. Shapes stood beside me, boys in uniforms that didn't fit anymore, some too big, some too small. A few didn't even look like students at first glance, just outlines that remembered being human. No one spoke. We didn't need to. The silence there wasn't empty. It was crowded. I tried to scream that first night. Nothing came out. Sound doesn't work properly under the mango tree. It feels like shouting underwater. Your chest tightens, your mouth opens, but the world refuses to carry it. That's when the oldest one stepped forward. He wore an old uniform, brown shorts, faded cream shirt, the kind nobody wears anymore. "You're new," he said. His voice sounded dry, like chalk dragged across a board. "Where are we?" I asked. He looked up into the branches. "Between." He explained it slowly, because panic makes things worse. When you answer your name after lights out, the school doesn't punish you. It replaces you. The thing wearing my face now, it isn't a ghost. It's a perfect student. Never late, never sick, never questioning rules. Teachers like it. Prefects trust it. The system accepts it. And me? I became excess. Every night, more arrived. A boy who stayed back in the lab. A junior student who went to the bathroom too late. A prefect who tried to cheat the count. They always arrived confused, then quiet. Because after a while, you stop asking to go back. You start realizing something worse. The replacements don't just take your place. They improve it. Your grades get better. Your discipline improves. Your parents smile more during visiting day. "My son has changed," they say proudly. They're right. He has. By the third night, we noticed something else. The mango tree was growing, not upward, outward. Its roots crept across the compound every night, stretching toward dormitories, wrapping around classroom walls. Feeding. "What happens when it's done?" I asked. The old boy didn't answer immediately. Then he said, "The school won't need students anymore." On the seventh night, the bell rang again. But this time, it rang twice. That had never happened before. All across the compound, movement stopped. Replacements froze mid-step, lights flickered, even the air felt unsure. Then the matron stepped outside, and for the first time, she looked directly at us, not past us, not through us, at us. "You've stayed too long," she said. Her voice carried across the compound. The mango tree shook. "We're not done," the old boy replied calmly. She raised her whistle. "You're never done," she snapped. "You're leftovers." She blew the whistle. The sound didn't feel like noise. It felt like something being pulled out of me. Memories peeled away. Names, faces, laughter, falling off like ash. Some of the boys screamed, some simply faded. I felt my mother's face slipping. I held onto it desperately. "No," I whispered. "Please." That's when the thing wearing my face stepped forward. It stood under the assembly lights. Clean, confident, perfect. It stared at me with my own eyes. "You were never strong enough," it said softly. "You hesitated." I understood then. The school doesn't choose randomly. It takes the ones who doubt, the ones who think too much in the dark, the ones who pause when a bell tells them to move. The bell rang again. Once, everything stopped. The matron lowered her whistle. "Next term," she said. "We'll start earlier." Then she walked away. The mango tree grew quiet, but it didn't shrink. Now we stand here every night, watching, waiting, because sometimes a student walks too close to the tree, and they stop. They frown. They feel something they can't explain, and they whisper, "Is someone there?" And for the first time since I disappeared, I feel tempted to answer. I thought it was over, but the mango tree had just begun. In part 3, something happens that changes everything. One of the boys escapes the mango tree's call and disappears from the school. Who do you think the tree was calling? Tell me in the comments, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. Part 3 is where the real nightmare begins.